right? And this mountaintop view is an excellent view, right? So yesterday I shared with the young people a story about Everest. Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. It's in the Himalayas. The geography teacher in me makes me tell you that it's on the Indian and Nepalese border. And when people go to climb Everest, it's not something that you just do, right? You have to prepare for it. And 50% of the people who go to climb Everest never make it, because 50% of them die on the journey. I know, it's pretty morbid. That's why I sit on the couch and watch documentaries about Everest instead of climbing. And the 50% of the people who do make the climb, who do make the ascent, half of those come back with a life-enduring injury, whether it's a lost limb from frostbite or fingers or whatever. So only 25% of the people get to walk where I am right now, to the top of the mountain. And I can tell you it's a beautiful thing. So when I was sitting on my couch watching these documentaries on I Should Not Be Alive about all these survivors, I kept wondering, why in the world would anybody ever try to climb Everest? They should all sit on the couch, eat ice cream, popcorn, whatever, like me, right? That's you people down there, as our analogy today. That's it right there. You're sitting on the couch, watching what everybody else does, wondering why anybody would take the risk, right? But I can tell you, from standing up here on this mountaintop, that the few people who get here know that it is worth every risk to bring about change, right? And so you represent those 25%. This is a country of 330 million people. I don't know what the population of Myrtle Beach is, but you're the 25% that got off the couch and decided that they could do something. That is why you are here today. And in doing something, let me finish the story. You can't stay here on this mountaintop and enjoy the view. Where's my young lady that just sung the song? Where'd she go? Here she is. You can't stay here and enjoy, because if you know that when you climb Everest and you get to the summit, you only have a few minutes, maybe about 30 minutes when you get to the top, to enjoy the summit, because the winds are coming and the snow is going to come. So you've got to make a descent, and the descent is just as dangerous as the original climb, because you've got to go through the same thing going down that you came through going up. So that's like my friend Jim today. My friend Jim today, when he told me that he made his first march in the 60s, and I said, that's interesting, tell me about it. Let's compare the two. That's the teacher in me, right, the researcher. He said, it's not interesting. It's quite sad that we're back here again, but this time is different, because we didn't have all of this going on in the small towns. It was relegated to larger cities in the 60s. But now, everybody, everywhere is taking a part. You guys, that's the thing about mountaintop journeys. They don't end. It's a journey. You climb up, you enjoy the view, and then you got to go back down. And sometimes you got to do it again and again. And when you're tired, you got to pass the torch to these young people. But you got to teach them along the way and not allow them to forget the lessons that you have learned. So I plan to get out of line. I plan to get out of the boxes that were drawn for us. I plan to make noise because my mother couldn't. I plan to make noise because George Floyd couldn't. I plan to make noise because Breonna